My name's Jane Stanion. I've been married for 32 years to a wonderful husband, Peter, and we have two beautiful daughters, Kirsty and Holly. We originally were born in England, all of us, and we came to the States 20 years ago. We come from a very small family. There's just the four of us who live here. One day, Kirsty set off for the mall with a friend of hers, and I get this phone call to say that she's been in a car accident and killed outright. I think when that police lady showed up at the front door and I saw her walking up my drive, that was it for me. That was just one of the most heart-wrenching things I've ever seen. I knew instantly. My story with Holly sort of starts at what I remember. We had just come back from Hawaii, and it was a thing we'd always wanted to do. We hadn't taken a vacation for 15 years as a family. So we went to Hawaii, had a fabulous time. And when we came back, Holly had said to me, "Mom, I want you to see this movie called Dragonfly." She says there's just so much in it that relates to our life. After it, she said to me, "Wouldn't it be incredible to save someone's life?" It was just 4 weeks later that Holly was in this tragic car accident. And we get the call, and me and Peter rushed to the hospital, and I just thought, this can't be happening to me, because it was just 19 months earlier that we'd lost his sister Kirsty. They'd been working so hard to keep her going. They'd done everything they could to save her life, 24 hours a day, constantly. This went on for 5 days. I remember sitting there and holding her hand and just asking God for a miracle. When her doctor came into us and said, "There's nothing more we can do for Holly," and they pronounced her brain dead, those words they're just like such a blow. It just tears at your heart. And I remember sitting there thinking, okay, what do I do now? And I got this thought in my mind, dragonfly. And I just saw this picture of this dragonfly. And I remember Holly's words saying, "Wouldn't it be incredible to save someone's life?" And it was at that second I realized that she would want to be an organ donor.
And it was actually around, 8 or 9 o'clock at night. And the family said to the hospital staff in this little community hospital, they wanted to talk about organ donation.
I got together with her husband. She'd only been married 5 weeks. And I said, "What do you think we should do?" And he says, "Definitely, that's what Holly would want."
Mr. Stanion was in the room looking at his daughter and touching her arm. And I would go check in on them just to see how they're doing. And he said to me, and I won't ever forget this, he said, "I don't understand what God's trying to teach me." He said, I know there's a reason for this, but I just don't understand what it is. And I thought, to have that much strength and that much faith after having lost 2 children within 2 years of each other, I won't ever forget that.
I thought back to me praying for that miracle, and now I think about it so often that 6 people's lives were saved. And that was the miracle.